Hi, and good morning. Um, I'm not trying to stir up any racist uh, issues here. All I'd like to say is I understand completely how unjust and crooked our justice system is. I'm a 5-time ex-felon. Now, I know I've had the police officers come up to me in the past after pulling me over, realizing who I am and seeing my background, and make the statement that on behalf of the police department, they apologize that I got a bad deal, a bad rap. My comment to them, that does me no good. I already served the time, did the sentence. So when I hear about all this Black Lives Matter, white privilege, I live in a about 325 square foot motel room. I've worked hard all my life for the time I've been free. And all you brothers know, and I'm talking about the black brothers, you all know that's been in prison, jail, done any time, juvenile hall, that there is a huge barrier there. Now, the thing about that is I'm not trying to pick on anybody. You can't pull the wool over somebody's eyes that's done time. When I hear a group of color, Latino, Asian, white, black, whatever you want to relate to, say that all they want to do is overcome and conquer the white race. That kind of sounds racist, doesn't it? And I don't really care for police myself, but at the age of 54, I've come to realize something. It's called maturity. Now, when I've been in jail, the crowd that's making the most noise, being hella disrespectful, don't care about anybody else. It's all about them, what they want. So, when you're being loud, disrespectful, and you expect respect and consideration, any counseling, including some of the famous black counselors that have been out there, James, same now, nobody's going to listen. You drowned out their ears. You close their ears to wanting to hear you because it's like any argument. Once somebody starts yelling at you, you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. All you want to do is become defensive. You don't care to hear what they say. You become combative. So, I give props to all the people that are sitting out there being respectful now and carrying on the message. But when you start looting businesses, and it's funny because I'm watching a lot of these, and they're black owners of these businesses that you guys are hitting and looting. Um, can I call it as I see it? No offense to Muslim religion. I've read the Quran just so I can understand it. And I know he calls for, standing up for Allah and taking out the evilness. As a Christian myself, hate me for it, which Allah says you're not supposed to do. But hate me for it. As a Christian myself, and what the Quran teaches in line with that, seek peace first. You're not supposed to create strife. Allah only commands you to attack if you're being attacked. Now, I know there's a lot of Muslim synagogues here in the United States. I know you get special treatment in prisons and jails. To the point of I have to give up food I like, things I like, and privilege I like, so that you can have yours. So, what I'm trying to say is, you're talking about how racist white people are. Not all people. I ask and beg that you research how the Irish were treated in the United States during the immigration. I want you to think about the other side of my heritage is Native Americans. I'm part Cherokee. Hate me for it if you want. Our land was taken and we were forced to move off our land, out of our state, and migrate to a holding camp. The Irish, two of the most hated civilizations on this planet, Irish and Native Americans. Now, please take the racist comments out of your interviews with white privilege. I understand you're trying to reach the political groups, but it offends me. And I've never done nothing to you. I've been unjustly treated, had injustice done. I understand our government, our country needs change. But going out here and rioting and looting, tagging up buildings with gang slang is not going to change anything. And for the most part, I pay taxes. I paid into Social Security so I can have a retirement. I wish somebody would stand up and protest the fact that we allow millions of people to get onto Social Security, disability, welfare, and there's no system to work at getting people to become employed, that are employable. There's no system that assists, is willing to focus on helping black youth get out of the ghetto. I mean, seriously. There are, but they really don't focus on getting black out. You know what I'm talking about. So, what's going to happen about that? Equality? There's no equality. White people are not treated no different in jail and prison. Truthfully. Matter of fact, we're kind of treated worse. I guess that means we're supposed to be held to a higher standard and not be in prison, not be criminals. Ain't ever going to happen, right? So you want change? Do things the right way. God bless George Floyd. I'm glad to see that them officers got nailed for it. Abuse of power. Something needs to happen. Trust me, I've been a victim of police brutality as well. I know quite a few white people that's been victims of police brutality. They never flash out all over the screen and the TV. So, all I gotta say is, if you're going to speak on this, please include all parties. Get rid of the racist remarks, both sides, both ways, anyway. Out of respect for the United States, I appreciate that you love your country and your flag. If you don't like ours, feel free to go home. Go to that country you love so much. But I know there's a foundation out there that'll even help you get back to that country. But once you get there and you find out how bad it is, how impoverished they are, you can't come back. America's great. We're a great country. We have a lot of freedoms that most other countries, all other countries as far as I know, don't have. And I want to say that, lo and behold, coming out, China might have released this virus on us. I think they're counting on that. They're counting on the fact that we are so used to having our freedoms that all this writing stuff you guys are doing, it's just going to continue to spread it over and over and over and over and over until the point it starts wiping us out. And then they can come and invade us. Because remember, China's population is 4-1. So, for the youth, when you're out there taking these stand-ups to our government, our crooked government, think about the byproduct that you're also creating. The possibility of what you could have a backlash on us from. And for the colored people, the studies have shown that you are at high risk of mortality if you catch this stupid coronavirus. Just a thought. God bless you all. Stay safe. Stop the looting and the lawlessness. You want to move on Washington in crowds? Do it the right way. Make the change the right way. If you don't want racism, stop promoting racism.